The late David Crosby had an instant connection with a folk rock icon, but it didn't last. Here's why the pair is better known for their verbal jabs than their time as a couple. Two of popular music's most legendary talents, Joni Mitchell and David Crosby, hooked up in the late 1960s for a short and stormy relationship. Crosby met Mitchell in Florida. As he explained to the Tampa Bay Times, "I walked into a coffee house in Coconut Grove, and she was standing there singing those songs, and I was just gobsmacked. I fell for her immediately. It's a little like falling into a cement mixer. She's kind of a turbulent girl." At the time, Crosby was in between bands, having been forced out of the Byrds in 1967. He helped Mitchell with her debut album, 1968's Song to a Seagull, serving as a producer on the project, though Mitchell would later call Crosby, quote, incompetent behind the mixing board. While the duo seemed like a match made in folk rock heaven, Crosby had problems with fidelity. And when Mitchell learned that, she got her musical revenge. According to Far Out magazine, Crosby reconnected with an old flame while still with Mitchell. She penned that song about the Midway, which spoke of a cheating lover, with Crosby in mind. In fact, she played it for him at a dinner as a type of goodbye song, as Crosby once explained to Closer Weekly. In the biography Reckless Daughter, A Portrait of Joni Mitchell by David Yaffe, Mitchell had a different recollection of her relationship with Crosby. "I was impressed. He was a star. He loved my music. But it was just a summer affair that started in Florida and stayed there." It wasn't long before Mitchell moved on to a relationship with Graham Nash, and it was in Mitchell's living room that David Crosby, Graham Nash, and Stephen Stills came together to form their own musical group. No matter what actually happened between Crosby and Mitchell, Crosby remained one of her biggest fans until the end. He told the Tampa Bay Times, in fact, that he considered her the best singer-songwriter that we've had in the past 100 years. And while the pair definitely had their ups and downs over the years, they shared a unique musical connection. Crosby stayed in touch with Mitchell after her traumatic health crisis in 2015 when she experienced a brain aneurysm. He told Closer Weekly in 2019 that he met up with Mitchell at her house, telling the outlet, "I love her. I don't think she's happy with me, but I don't think she's really happy with anyone."
It's not just me. I don't think Joni gets along with any of her exes.
When speaking of their early days together, Crosby remembered the good times. In a 1997 interview with Wally Breeze, he explains how he introduced her to his friends and connections in the early days of their relationship, adding that it was fun because no one had never heard anything like her. While it might have been fun for Crosby, Mitchell didn't quite see it the same way. She told her biographer, "It was kind of embarrassing, as if I were his discovery." The fun didn't last long for Crosby either. He said that the excitement came to an end when he started producing for her. He told Breeze, "Joni is not a person that you stay in a relationship with. It always goes awry, no matter who you are. It's an inevitable thing." Crosby's personal relationship with Mitchell might have hit the rocks, but he could never deny her talent. And sometimes that was tough to take. Crosby said in an interview with iHeart, "Imagine if you wrote a song, a really good song, and you sang it to her when she came home, and then she sang you 3 better songs that she'd written last night." Crosby admitted to Breeze that while he and Mitchell did share music together, she eventually outgrew him. In a 2021 interview with Howard Stern, he explained, "Joni is as good a poet as Bob Dylan, and she's 10 times the musician and singer than he is." Crosby reiterated why their relationship couldn't last, saying, "Joni was so talented that I think it would have happened anyway. It wasn't like I had a choice, man. She was so good, I couldn't ignore it. She is arguably the best singer-songwriter of our times."